Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
Make your mark like that. Ready, set, go. Take your mark, make your mark like that. Ready, set, go. Take your mark, make your mark like that. Y'all ain't ready yet. Ready, set, go.
The king is a hitter, yeah.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. On the hill here today, DJ Herz. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Ready to go now, Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. And we're off and rolling here in D.C.
105.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Jacob Marcy in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Xavier Edwards in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. 2 down, nobody on. Ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. No, and you're tied up. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And they'll do it again. Towards first, and he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. And getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. When it comes to limiting damage, he's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list he's a part of.
Yeah, but command and movement, that's been his formula all year. He just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off him either, Singy.
Yeah, it's a blueprint for dominance, and he's following it perfectly. He's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. total gamer.
James Wood, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Wood with a homer in his last game. The 1-0.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Next pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second. Shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Abrams.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. And that's in there at the knees. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's ball 2. Aye.
Wood on at first, nobody out. Got him, 1 away.
Batting third. Second baseman. Louis.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Brady House.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Wood around third. The relay throw.
Yeah,
and he's out.
Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 3 for 8 in the series coming in.
That's a ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Hey!
Ruiz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. The 2-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. That's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Down low, it kicks away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard on the ground to first. Pauly steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park. Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah.
Ball 2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ramirez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Next to hit, Javier Sanoja. And the slider just misses. Gets him to chase after that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Sanoja not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that is out of play. Out to center. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins nothing. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Ball inside. That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Robert Hassel.
Robert Hassel III now at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips a corner.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tapped up the first base side. Paulie takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Center fielder, Jacob Young.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. He swings and fouls one off. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Graham
Now
Pauley.
here is Graham Pauley. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
No, he's in.
Over to first, and he's saved. Fouled off. He was late. Lopez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And this one could be extra bases. Lopez around third. Relay throw. He'll score easily. It's 1-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Joe Mack. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bird gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Marcy, grounded out his first time. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood under it. And that is that. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. And we're back. Coming in, this offense had been hitting everything, Singy.
Yeah, not as explosive today, though, Boog, but still on track. I expect some fireworks considering the bats in this lineup. Well,
Ball
these Nats
inside.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fought off foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Konai under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's a little high. And that's ball 1. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Tapped softly to the right side. In plenty of time to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's in there for strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Sets him down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Back in Washington, D.C., and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Popped up. Abrams under it. And there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah!
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Digging in, Javier Sanoja. On the ground to the left. Abrams tosses to first, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Well, as we noted at the top of the show, we've seen this offense explode early in games during this stretch. Not so much today, Singy.
Yeah, this one's been much more of a slow burn, but pitchers beware, it's still early.
Nope.
He's been pitching
Ball
well,
one.
but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that
Ball
one
two.
almost got him. Late swing, foul to the left. And a 2-1 on the way. That
Ball
one
three.
missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-2 now.
2.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The kick, the 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on the move.
Nope,
Reaches
that's foul.
for it, but it's foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Brady House will hit next. Walked his first time.
Way to
That's a
lay
ball.
off that pitch down.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Dalen Lyle. And that's fouled off. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Ruiz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Now fly ball to right center. Konai on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Andres.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andres Chaparro getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time.
Ball.
Ruiz at second with 2 down.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
There's a strike. And that
Inside,
misses.
ball 3.
3 balls and a strike. Robert Hassel III in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Chopped out towards short. Lopez throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1.
Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Abrams tosses to first. That's a very athletic
for
play.
the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
And now Otto Lopez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Let's go, DC.
Strike 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Graham Pauley. This one in the air. House under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Joe Mack.
Go ahead run on base. Joe Mack, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Nope, outside.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia gets under it. And that is that. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Cade Gibson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far.
Robert Hassel III.
You know, these Nationals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one pulled foul. And the 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Hey! The 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one hit to first. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood, 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Chopper right side. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. On to first.
No, he's safe.
So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Luis Garcia digs in now. Step off throw to first.
Safe, he's good.
And he's back in on a dive. Tap foul at the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Let's go, DC.
And now
That's
2-1. Just
ball 3.
missed. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cade Gibson out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Calvin Fauché taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. Hard liner. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next.
Fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Drew Smith appears to be getting loose. Varland warming up as well. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball 1. That's outside.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Marcy. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next.
So up next, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
In the air, right field, Hassel on his way over, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
Next is the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 6th. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Dalen Lyle. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
That one missed. And that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Nationals,
Andres Chaparro getting ready to hit. Chaparro having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III.
right fielder, Robert.
Well, it's hard to sweep. It's even harder to sweep a team on the road.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
Line drive. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Calvin Fauché is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Miami,
Lake Bacher
number
gets the call
84,
from the pen.
Lake Bacher.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One out, runner at second. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Bunt attempt, popped up, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, James.
So the next lineup turns over. James Wood digs in now, 1 for 3. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Javier Sanoja now at the plate. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Smith, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. In the air, right field. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
2 down, bases empty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 2 for 2.
Hey!
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly. And they trail it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop DJ Abrams.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Garrett getting cranked up as well.
Let's go, DC.
0-1 now. Fouled off to the right. The 0-2. Now he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
Yeah.
That's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that's ball one. That one almost got him. And the 2-2. Inside, backs him off again. Outside,
nope.
Ball four.
Ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man at first. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Come on, Keibert.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Fastball for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Here's a 2-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Back-to-back walks.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Brady House.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House. That's in there. It's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Garcia headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the
That's a ball.
mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Two on, 1 out.
This
Ball,
is a
that's too
situation
high.
where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Here's a 2-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. The Nationals trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a payoff pitch. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now pitching for
New
Miami,
arm out of the
number
bullpen,
20,
Braxton Garrett.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Sliced hard but foul. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. That misses. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 on, 2 outs. On the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On a line, and that's just foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Josiah Gray.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Leading off, Graham Pauley.
First baseman, Graham Pauley.
Nope, that's down. Ball.
And now 2-2. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Joe Mack.
And here's the catcher, Joe Mack. On the ground. There's one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope.
Just
Ball
missed.
3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Grounds 1 to short. Abrams. That's the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it 6-1. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the 8th. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-1. And downstairs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Paulie takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Right side, hard hit. Paulie steps on the bag. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on the.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nationals go quietly. They still lead it, though, 6-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Just missed.
Quick at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
This to center field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
At the plate, Agustin Ramirez.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
The 2-1. This one popped up right side. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
And here is Javier Sanoja. Yo, 1.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off left side. The Fish down 5, trying to battle back here at the top of the 9th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Rips one to right. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Hassel quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Josiah Gray done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Clayton Beeter.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next
Nope,
one misses. Full count now.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Up the middle, and that one handled. And he's safe.
He's in.
As the run scores from third.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. 0-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And fouled off. That one missing inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it's a strikeout looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. Fought off foul. They're down to their final strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait for the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not
up the middle, base hit into center field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Late with the swing there. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. In the air, left field. Wood racing towards the line. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Someone call a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get the together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Be step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me stay.